Wondering why you can't go after childbirth? Today we're talking about constipation and the 10 life-changing tips you can take to get things moving again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tara Gregorio, certified women's herbal educator with Dr. Aviva Ram and mama of twins. And on this channel, we talk about natural remedies for women and children's health. So if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of my new video each Tuesday. I've helped hundreds of women integrate natural remedies with my online course, The Present Mama, and my other offerings. After watching this video, head over to my blog post, taragregorio.com, to learn more. So most likely you know that you're constipated, right? You already feel it, you're already having pain and pressure, but I want you to know what to look for. I'm gonna put up the Bristol stool chart here so you can see. Ideally, you're going 2 to 3 times a day. That's what I said, 2 to 3 times a day with a banana shape, soft banana shape poo. Most likely that is not happening, especially after childbirth. And why? Why is that so? Well, number one, you're probably not sleeping, and if you have toddlers, they don't leave you alone at all. Maybe you have one bathroom you're all sharing. Maybe you're stressed and anxious, or you're eating chicken nuggets and whatever's available to you. So it's diet, it's stress, it's too much coffee. All of these things contribute to constipation. Additionally, if you had medication during the birth, you may have more constipation afterwards. So just keep that in mind, that it's common, it's not normal, but it's common that it happens to moms that we get this constipation because there's just so much going on in our world. But these 10 life-changing tips are going to help you immensely, don't worry. So a few tips before we get started is don't hold it. Don't hold it. Make sure that you make time to go, particularly in the morning. And the number one rule when you're constipated is to not eat until you go, or fresh fruit only. So maybe you have a little bit of estrogen dominance, maybe you have some fibroids that are making things more difficult, and what you can do is sip on peppermint or ginger tea and eat fruit and drink lots of water until you're able to go. So if it doesn't bother you, if you're not getting heart palpitations, that means you might not be eating a full meal or breakfast until, say, 11 a.m. So listen to your body and see what works for you, but fruit is best in the morning, especially if you're having a difficult time going. Coffee may cause your constipation, and coffee with milk or cream may cause your constipation as well. So another tip is to add a little bit of coconut oil to your coffee if you can't quite give it up yet, and see if that helps you go. In Ayurvedic medicine, the Vata dosha, the Vata body type, tends to have anxiety, constipation, tends to be a bit thinner body type. So this body needs more oil in their diet and more spices to get things moving. So adding coconut oil, ginger, and cardamom to your coffee may feel good in the morning. Tip number 1, take magnesium citrate at night. So when you take bowel binder or a laxative at night, it will help you go in the morning. Magnesium citrate particularly helps pull all the water in your body and helps you go in the morning. Alternatively, you could try the famous Tea Smooth Move, which has senna in it, or there's a bowel mover by Cellcore that I'll post below that works very nice as well. So the Smooth Move tea you don't want to take all the time because the senna is too strong, but you could take occasionally. It's also very popular during pregnancy. So if you really have to go, that is a fast, efficient way to get things moving. Number 2, search for a stomach massage on YouTube. What it is a clockwise massage on the abdominal area to get things moving. And it can be quite helpful because when have you ever massaged massaged your stomach. Now, of course, be careful if you have a C-section or any scarring, but by creating a circular massage, starting in the middle of the abdominal region and working to the outside, really helps push things through. There's also a lot of lymph nodes in the abdominal region. So think of incorporating this stomach massage at night to help you go in the morning. Number 3, we talked about diet a bit, but there's a rhythm to your day. And depending on your body type, if you tend to be thinner, maybe you're struggling with the constipation. If you tend to be a little bit bigger, maybe you don't have a problem with constipation so much. I love Ayurvedic medicine, and it really helps guide us in our nutritional needs. And for the Vata body type, they always suggest warm cooked foods, and that definitely helps your stomach calm down and helps with elimination. They also suggest warm oatmeal in the morning, spiced oatmeal with cinnamon and cardamom and ginger. So by adding these spices and adding these whole cooked grains, that may help ease your digestion as well. So again, if you're constipated in the morning, start your day with maybe warm water, warm tea, fresh ginger tea, peppermint tea, coffee with coconut oil in it and spices if you can't get rid of that coffee. Try to skip the dairy. Dairy is so constipating. Just getting rid of dairy altogether may be the number one thing that you need. Try it for a few days and let me know if it helps you. So think cooked vegetables, whole grains, cut back on the wheat, maybe eliminate it altogether, and cut back on the dairy. Maybe, and yes, eliminating it altogether will definitely get things moving a lot faster. Along with the diet, make sure you're drinking lots of water, about 9 cups a day. You may start adding minerals to your water as well. So all that water sometimes makes us have to go to the bathroom, and what women typically do is stop drinking the water because they have to go so much. So by adding in salt or minerals or lemon or lime or orange, you're getting a little additional minerals really into your water, and you might not have to go to the bathroom as much. So keep the fluids high, but add things to your water so that you're not having to go to the bathroom so much. Tip number 5 is add flax seeds. Now, if you have the MTHFR gene, which I talk about a lot, you need these flax seeds. Also, if you're estrogen dominant, you need these flax seeds. So buy the flax seeds whole, grind them up in a coffee grinder, and then store that little bit in the refrigerator for the week. You're going to take 1 tablespoon of the flaxseed every day in your oatmeal or your shake or your rice or your salad. I do love it on salad as well. It gives it that little bit of crunch and gives you lots of fiber. So 1 tablespoon of flaxseed a day is really, really great for those struggling with constipation. Number 6, liver love. Liver love. So a client recently said, all my numbers are fine. There's nothing wrong with my liver. Well, if you're not sleeping, you just had a baby, or you're estrogen dominant, you do want to support your liver. And if you're constipated on top of that. So by adding in things that support your liver, you'll notice your symptoms reduce, your PMS goes away, and your constipation gets better. So there are products out there, depending on if you're breastfeeding or not, that support the liver. There's tinctures, there's tonics, but there is an herb called milk thistle that is the #1 herbal remedy for regenerating your liver and can really help with estrogen dominance, and it's considered level 1 safe while breastfeeding. So the week before your period, if you're struggling with anxiety, insomnia, constipation, bloating, I suggest addressing your liver, consuming dandelion root, dandelion leaf, and milk thistle can make a world of a difference that week before your period, and especially if that's when you're getting constipated. So think of adding in milk thistle or liver love products to support your body. Number 7, a castor oil pack. Have you heard of this yet? Let me know in the comment area below. So this is another way to support your liver. I'll put a company that I love down in the comment area. So you take a flannel, or they sell them now, of course, a flannel piece, and put castor oil on it, and then place it in the right side of your body and wrap your body up with like an ace bandage. I like to do this before bed, just don't do it too tight, or when I lay in my sauna mat. So the heat plus the oil really helps support the liver and helps process the hormones and anything else that your body is working with in your body. Sometimes just this little thing will help you go. So think of a liver pack the week before your period or postpartum to help support your body process all these hormones. Number 8, you've got to start moving again. You know, it's like we just stopped taking care of ourselves after kids. You've got to start moving your body. Now, if you're in so much pain you can't move your body, I love a sauna or a sweat mat, because you've got to start sweating to get all the toxins out and to keep the hormones getting filtrated out of your body, the excessive hormones. So using a sweat mat, joining a gym to get to the sauna, those are really, really important for your health. And also that might help move things through your body as well. Now, if you don't have time for exercise, think of just 10 minutes a day. What can you do for 10 minutes a day? You can go outside and go for a walk. You could do a YouTube video. You just want to keep moving your body. If you're too weak or tired to do that, think of sweating. Just one sweat session will bring you more energy and may help things move. If you're constipated, you're probably also very exhausted, right? So when you're constipated and exhausted, work on moving your bowels to get that energy back. Number 9 is incorporating those herbal laxatives. So the top herbal laxatives would be senna, but also dandelion root can help a lot, yellow dock, and ginger as well. I love ginger, people. Have you seen those little containers? So put a scoop of that ground ginger in your water and just sip on that. Or make tea with ginger to help you. Now, fresh ginger is better than dried ginger when it comes to constipation, so keep that in mind. And you could make a combination of ginger and yellow dock to get things moving as well, a decoction it's called. So incorporating some gentle laxatives, don't use senna every day, but some gentle laxatives will definitely help things move. Now in our coffee, they're adding all sorts of things. So there is a nice coffee blend that has probiotics in it. So if coffee makes you constipated, consider using this coffee blend to help things move. I'll put the link below. And number 10 may be shocking. It's a parasite detox. Have you considered this? So I'll put a questionnaire below, but there is a potential that you have parasites inside of you, especially if you love sushi, especially if you have a dog, or you've had parasites in the past and haven't properly detoxed. These parasites create constipation. They also hold on to heavy metals, and they are part of the toxicity that goes along with long-term Lyme. So if you've had Lyme before and didn't do a parasite detox, now is your time, not if you're breastfeeding. Keep that in mind. If you're not breastfeeding, I highly suggest a parasite detox. You will be amazed at how good you feel afterwards. So we do, even though we live in America, have parasites in our food, in our water, if your water's not filtered, and just by having dogs in our lives and in our beds, we accumulate parasites inside of us. So part of my healing for long-term Lyme included removing heavy metals, removing mold, removing parasites, and then the Lyme was last. So if you're missing those additional steps on top of healing your Lyme, you could still be having symptoms in your body due to those other co-infections that happen. So I'll leave a questionnaire in the comment area below where you can see if a parasite detox is in your future. So did you love this video? I love talking about the pelvic floor as a Pilates instructor for over over 20 years. It fascinates me. And part of your pelvic floor health has to do with constipation, because if you're constipated, that is pushing and weakening your pelvic floor and creating all sorts of issues. So get your bowels moving today so that you feel energized, you can go to sleep, and you just feel like a new person. If you're able to go every day, your energy will skyrocket. If you're struggling with anxiety and you're a new mom, make sure you check out your free email challenge below. Thank you.